Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Starfield Part 113. Oh my god, I love this gun. And we are about to see what's going on here. That's right, there are Starborn here, so it makes sense that that's there. We're looking for the Emissary and the Hunter, right? They're down there? Yes, they are. Okay. I guess we're just gonna jump down there then. There's a couple of Starborn ships out here, to be honest. Yeah, we've explored all this already. Let's just go. Alright, what do you want to tell me about? Talk to me then.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel. At the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
That's what I'm saying. I agree 100%. I agree. Humanity's destiny was the stars anyway.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice.
I mean, yeah, it's not
How
perfect.
many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the Emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That is why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
The Emissary is right. The artifacts need to be in the right hands? No. Sorry, that's not what I'm getting here. That's not what I'm getting here at all. The Hunter is right. The only real rule is who gets all the artifacts first. I don't know if I completely agree with that, but I agree with that more than the Emissary. You're both wrong. It's time someone other than the Starborn made a decision. And even though that's me who's making that choice, which obviously makes me biased towards that decision, Starborn have gathered all the artifacts in the past, in a different galaxy, a different universe, whatever you want to call it. So the Starborn are extremely qualified in terms of talent, skill, ability, experience. I would say the Starborn are more qualified than people who aren't Starborn. In general, as a general rule of thumb. I think the one I agree with the most, though I don't entirely agree with it, is the Hunter. The Hunter is right. The only real rule is who gets all the artifacts first. It's survival of the fittest, sink or swim. Whoever can enforce their power is who's in charge. I feel like that keeps it the most fair. Obviously, you risk what the Hunter does, obviously. People killing each other for these things. But the Emissary is just... they're gonna make their own arbitrary decisions about who deserves it and who doesn't. Yeah. If this was if this was me in real life, I would still be stumped on this. I'm still not sure which one I would pick. But our character, a proud Crimson Fleet pirate who loves killing things and terramorphs and all that good stuff, loves the hunt, loves the thrill of combat, and loves asserting his power over other people, obviously our character is going to agree with the Hunter. I am interested which one of these three I would pick if it was genuinely me having to make this choice. Because I wouldn't scratch any of these three off right away if it was actually me. But our character would easily say this, so I'll think about these other three on my own time, which one I would prefer as a person in real life. But our character is going to go here. The Hunter is right. The only real rule is who gets all the artifacts first.
Finally, common sense.
Do not do this. Even if you agree with the Hunter's methods, he is only looking out for himself.
Oh, I think we all know that. But I want you to succeed. You've never gotten this far before. I need to see what happens to you.
He's just curious to see what happens. I'm siding with the Emissary and alliance with the Hunter seems like the winning strategy. I'm tired of both of you. I'll get to the Unity on my own. Okay, yeah. So I'm not siding with the Emissary. The Hunter killed Sam. He killed Sam. And I want my payback. One day. And this isn't saying I'm going to hunt them down. I'm tired of both of you. I'll get to the Unity on my own. Yes, this seems like what our character would do.
Well, look at that. The Emissary just became my new best friend.
Because I turned down both of them?
When you're ready, the Hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait till you get there. Everyone deserves a shot at the final artifact.
Hell yes. 4,500 experience. Whoa. And that's still not even enough of a, still not even half of a level up for us. That's crazy. The Hunters is all dark. They're like really cool and a little goofy at the same time, those ship designs. Dude, let's go. I don't know, man. I keep thinking about how this game is being received by the public, and while there's certainly a bunch of places here that I can see what they're complaining about, especially, okay, I know this is off topic, but the Red Mile, I was so hyped for the Red Mile. They amped that up so much, they hyped it up, and God, was that disappointing. Why was the Red Mile like that? But anyway, I think that most of the faction quest lines, other than the Freestar one sucked. I think most of the faction quest lines I genuinely enjoyed, and the main quest line I'm genuinely enjoying. So maybe I'm in the minority here, but I am truly and honest to God having fun playing Starfield. So I'm sorry for those that can't. It's definitely poor in terms of RPG, but it's an exploration, adventure, action game. It's doing a good job. Enough of that side tangent, though. I will see you guys at the next destination. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm gonna have to throw this in. I was just surveying, like I usually do. And when I showed up here, Revelation, no. Okay, first off, Revelation is the quest that we just got for finishing the last main story mission. I must go to the buried temple on Masada 3, where I'll confront the Hunter, the Emissary, and their allies for the final artifact. That feels like either the last mission, in the final mission, or the second to final mission. I would guess second to final mission, but that's obviously deep into the main quest line, so I'm going to be putting that off a little bit more, like we always do. But Power from Beyond, there's a large anomaly on a planet that matches the signature of one of the artifacts. I need to find it. When I came to the Bardine solar system to scan it out. So we have that as well. So I guess we'll get that recorded today. Sounds good. It just popped up. I am doing everything. I want to do everything in this playthrough. So it's taking some time, but it's fun. It's good. I'll see you for the next thing. Alright. We are just about at the next temple that was on Bardine 1. Should be getting the name of this place soon. We definitely came at night. It is dark, but all good. Temple Sai. Why does that sound familiar? Have we not been to a Temple Sai yet? Huh. I'm honestly not sure. But I guess not. Alright, let's get a new power. I heavily doubt it'll be as good as Personal Atmosphere and Void Form. Those two powers are incredible. The invisibility power and the oxygen power are just too good. There's a lot of interesting powers they've given us, but none of the powers even compare to those two. Those two are truly in a league of their own. Alright, where do you want me? Get this power. I remember how mind-blowing this was the first time we ever did this. I was like, what is happening? We're at the point now where we're enough of a veteran in this game that few things are still impressing us, to be honest. There you go. That should do it, right? Whoa! I'm sure she's fine. I don't know what that was. God, we look so good. That Vanguard questline is the coolest looking armor and one of my favorite weapons. Definitely top 3 favorites.
It is so strange to think that this could literally be millions of years old.
It could outdate us. It really could. By millions of years. I'm still not completely understanding. If the universe made this, then who or what is the universe? You know what I mean? Like, I still don't have a complete answer as to why these temples exist. If the artifacts allow us to go from galaxy to galaxy, and it's the same people in every galaxy, that doesn't explain where these artifacts came from, where the temples came from, or how the universe did that exactly. So I'm still a little thrown off by that, but let's see. I actually remembered. Let's see what power we just got. Elemental pull. Elements, the true treasure of planet and moon, are drawn to your being. What? What does that mean?
Your abilities are truly amazing.
I don't understand. Is it like a speed mining, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna be out surveying and I'll test that out, I guess. Interesting. I'm confused by what that means. Maybe I can find it over here. I really should have started heading back to the ship, not just some random direction. Let me see here. If it's like some kind of speed mining, that's fine. Yeah, there it is! Whoa! Nickel, chlorine, and cobalt. Got everything nearby. Alright, you know what? I don't hate that at all. That's not bad. It's not void form or personal atmosphere good, but that might be our third best power, to be honest. We'll take it. On to the next. So we are level 104. Starting to close in on 105 even. We haven't destroyed any ships, so missile weapons has made no progress. We can do shields now. Alright, so we've mastered shields. We'll level up missiles next chance we get. We probably won't be able to do that next level up, so I'll finally take that outpost engineering rank 3. And then we'll do that stuff, and then it'll be combat time. We are getting extremely close to that marker. That is cool, though. All right. All right. And we're probably going to be doing Eleos next, because this is the last... I just finished surveying Bardeen, and Eleos is right here. Surveyed a lot of Celebri and a lot of Freya. Maybe I'll finish up Celebri and Freya first before we go to Ixil, but... Oh, I gotta finish Beta Marais? That one kind of slipped by me, I'm not gonna lie. But Eleos very soon. Next time you see me, we'll be at Eleos at least. Or at least the solar system. I don't know. You'll see in a second. And... Alright. I have been surveying, of course. And right now we're on Beta Marais 3. And I found a new building type that I've never seen before, and so I figured I'd do it on camera with y'all. It's an abandoned biochem laboratory. I've been trying to find ionic liquids somewhere on this planet for a bit, and it's being very difficult. It's being very difficult. What is happening here? A xenogrub is really freaking out. Alright, Bethesda, I see you. Oh no. That's This thing? Something's happening there. Oh, frozen dead bodies even. Patient. What are we looking at here? I'm almost positive I've never seen a building of this type before. Which is interesting that there's building types we haven't seen yet. So I figured, if I'm gonna explore it, which we might as well, share it with y'all. Sure, thanks for the ammo. Advanced drum beat's not the end of the world. We like 11mm ammo.
Apparently, when freezing to death, one may experience a warm, cozy feeling. I would prefer not to verify that firsthand.
Yes, I've also heard the same thing, and also agree I don't want to experience that firsthand. We're on the same page there. A lot of dead bodies here. What happened? And why would you have a facility like this on a planet that has, like, can't support life? Undisclosed research lab? Undisclosed research lab. So it was put on a dead planet to hide it, maybe? But nobody came back for it? I'm hoping we find ionic liquids here, but I'm heavily doubting that. Pirates.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
I can't believe it. I sent an invoice to get someone out here to fix that leak on the pipe in the warehouse. Make sure the supervisors know to tell all employees to stay away from that pipe. We're dealing with sensitive compounds here. If too much of that stuff hits hot air, we get a chain reaction on our hands. And we're not going to have any fighting to do because it looks like the Crimson Fleet has taken over. Our boys. Our gents and ladies. I'm here for it. What's the story here? Wow, big facility. And this might be absolutely nothing too. It might just be something that you really didn't need to be here to look at, but I don't know. It was something new, and if I see something new, I suppose I do want to have it recorded and for you guys to be able to see it with me. Where does this go? Cold storage?
Glad you're in the fleet.
Tiny little room.
I would have killed you already.
Sure you would have. You know I'm a big deal, right?
Does the UC really think System scares us?
Nope, especially after I basically wiped Systef off the map. Hallway. Why do you need a name for hallway? Stepped on a mine. Froze himself. Interesting.
Always looking for the next mark.
Hell yeah. What did that say? Oh, transfer. I was like, what was my second option there? Master security? Oh, there's another date. There's another pad in there. I do want to know what's happening, so let's unlock it. Yeah, my volume is really loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. Sorry if I was shouting in your all's ears, but it was so loud that I was kind of doing it to, like, be able to hear myself. Another solo. A lot of solos. If we do this with this. Yep, that'll work. And then this with the last solo. Perfect.
I hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Yeah, I got it. No worries, Andreja. We're good. We're good. Lab results. Subject 43, chem administered by injection in the bloodstream. Destabilized, body temperature resulting in fever. Unable to recover from severe increase in temperature. Deceased. Subject 44, chem administered by injection in the bloodstream. Maintain normal temperature for approximately 5 hours. Experience sharp increase in temperature resulting in fever. Unable to recover from severe increase in temperature. Subject 27, chem administered by injection in the bloodstream. Subject maintaining regulated temperature. Continue to see positive results. Status approved for natural temperature testing. Were they trying to acclimate people to the temperatures, like, forcefully?
Does the UC really think System
I'm not really understanding what their goal was here so far. But, you know, Maybe we piece it together, maybe we don't. Cred sticks, we'll take them. Because, you know, we're so poor, we're just so struggling with money right now. Drugs, no. Is that a research station? If I see a research station, I might do some research. Because we are level 105, we can buy Outpost Engineering rank 3. Boom. Sorry. My throat's acting up a little bit. And if we don't have this ready to rank up next time, I guess we do just start doing some combat skills next. Because it is about time we invested into some combat skills. It is about time. And Revenant is a legendary rifle, correct? This is what I want to get good with first. This is my favorite weapon in the game, and it's what I want to get good at first. So I'll take things that increase rifle damage. I need to figure out if those mag weapons count as ballistic. That would be my guess. And if they do, I'll take ballistic increases as well. A lot of good ballistic weapons anyway. Okay. Nothing here, really. Take that. Hey, Tiff, I'm not sure if you heard, but we are given a presentation on the process of our testing. We want to highlight the main lab portion of the facility, but in no way include the testing chambers outside. Focus on the results, but minimize the actual process. Again, regulating body temperature in many different planetary conditions is the main goal. The results can speak for themselves. There's no need to bog things down with any gritty details about the chambers. Let's sync up sometime later this week. Regulating body temperatures in many different planetary conditions. So they were trying to acclimate people to temperatures. At the cost of lives? Really?
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
What up, Reaver? That's cool. That is pretty wild that they would throw all these lives away on making us warmer. That just seems like something that didn't need live sacrifice to it, you know? Did we really need to be that much warmer? Maybe this will give me more answers. Let me see. A little confused, but we'll keep going. Again, I just don't see the point. It seems excessive by a lot. That doesn't work. That does, but it would leave... Wait, hold up. Would you look at that? That actually worked. If we do this... and this... Yep, there we go. Alright, give me info. Oh, it's just turrets. Deactivate the turrets, I guess. 15 experience. At least we got some experience for it, but almost nothing. Chemical lab. This is the control room. Thank you much. I wonder who was running this place. I don't fully understand.
Glad you're in the fleet.
Hell yeah.
I would have killed you.
You would have died to me already, I know. What's this lead? Hey, I found a little corner. That's fun. Doesn't look like too much is here, but that's fun. Does this blow up? Like, does that break that wall? No? Oh, man. I was kind of hoping that would bust us through, but okay.
Does the UC really?
A lot of pirates here, actually. What are y'all doing here?
If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
You guys looting the area? Is that why I'm not finding much? Oh, here we are. Well, we've cleared the area.
We should not skip an opportunity to line our pockets.
Line our pockets. I'm on it.
I think you may be trying to take a
A little
little
over encumbered, but I always am. It's okay. Unlocked door, I guess.
too much on. My day is suddenly... What have you got for me?
That line was quiet, but okay. Alright, here, carry some resources for me. Thank you, Andreja.
Come back to me soon, dearest.
She's so nice. Alright. Oh, we already opened the door. Never mind. So really, all this was just for regulating body temperatures in colder environments. That seems like such a waste of lives. It's kind of crazy. There's absolutely no reason for this. Just wear closer gear, have more, like warmer gear, have more heaters available. Why die for it? I don't understand. But I guess that's the whole lab. Back on the grind for ionic liquids. That's really interesting. What are they thinking? I have no idea, but back on the grind. I'll see y'all soon. That was... Hey, look, the bug's gone. That was so interesting. Huh. Alright, so we have a relay satellite here. And the relay satellite is sent to burst transmission. And then we get a hail, and then that's all I've seen. I realized, I was like, wait, I should really be recording this. So I just loaded back like 30 seconds. I've never seen anything like this. So, I had to get it down here. Smuggler's Stingray.
Let's talk about how I can help you.
Oh. Well, I might do that next time, but let's see what you got.
Excellent. Let's make this happen.
What does he have? Nothing too crazy here. Digipix. Chasm Bass oil, really? I can make Aurora with that. The 50 MI arrays I could end up buying. Interesting. There's more Aurora right there. But I could buy that. I can make that, I mean. Huh. That's interesting. Now can I take everything from him forcefully?
I might have what you need. Want to take a look?
You don't have what I need.
We'll see about that.
Oh, he's like that, is he?
Enemy's jump drive is enemy's propulsion systems.
Well, that's a shame.
offline.
He didn't have anything I really needed, but, you know. Ooh. Okay, 5,000 credits and we get the Chasm Bass oil and the biostimulants. We'll take it. You know what? That was pretty profitable. I'll take that for sure. Cool. Something new. That was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're finally in the Ixil system where Eleos is. We've surveyed everything around it, we've done it, we've made it, all that good stuff. I feel like I really earned getting here for real. There are so many systems we haven't even touched too. Oh my goodness, dude. This game is massive. But we finally made it, and I saw this, and you never know. Sometimes this ship thing is really huge, really big, so we'll go see what's going on here before we go to Eleos proper. Except I'm not seeing a ship. Ecliptic satellite. Interesting. This is the second satellite we've seen in pretty short order. I wonder what this one will do.
You looking for something?
Transfer 2,500 credits. Okay.
Direct into their grab drive.
Can I keep buying more Ecliptic to fight? Because that would be funny. Yeah, sure. Give me those. We are just at 6,000 weight in the ship, by the way, and our ship can handle 7,000. Oh my goodness. Here they are. Man, I never get to use our missiles because things always die too fast. That's tough. What a rough problem to have, I know. Where is this satellite again? There it is. Oh, that's the loot up there, that's right. So can I keep buying them to come over? No, I can't. Okay. That would have been almost too good to be true. Oh, man. That would be really cool, though, to have that implemented in. You can keep buying space fights. Say you just wanted to grind out some space fights for a little bit. I still have 0 damage on this skill, by the way, for missile damage, because things don't last long enough for me to actually shoot missiles at them. It's a great problem to have, but it's a problem we have nonetheless. Okay. So, we are level 106, surveying our way over here, and since we cannot level up this, it's finally time. We are doing it this episode. Our very first combat skill. It's really happening. I think I want to do... I definitely want to do heavy and rifle because Revenant and the microgun are my favorite guns. And rifle and the Revenant's probably our favorite of the two. So I'm going to go ahead and do rifles, do 10% more damage. Our first ever combat skill. The tree's a little bugged because it says 3 more and 7 more to get to these. I'm not sure what that's all about, but here we are. Here we are. We've officially killed 20 enemies with the rifle. Alright. We've officially done it. We've started our journey into increasing the power of our weaponry. And now the Revenant's looking at 37 instead of 33. We love that. Every upgrade counts. Okay, we're about to go somewhere we haven't been yet, by the way. I'll go survey that later. We need to plant the confidential files at the Eleos retreat. It's kind of dark there right now. I kind of don't want to deal with that. Let me... This is going to be crazy. Let me survey for a bit while I'm waiting for it to be sunlight. I swear to God, I was going to go there next. But then, I don't know, things don't look as good at night. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Alright. We are finally ready to hit Eleos. It's actually insane how slowly this planet rotates. As you can see, the sun has been moving across. I probably could have came here just a little bit earlier, but I was able to survey almost the entire solar system in the amount of time it took for Eleos to be in the sun again. So, if I were to do that again, probably wouldn't, but you know, that's what it is. Let's go ahead and light up the Starborn Guardian.
Engine is offline.
Oh my god, our damage is so insane. The level 40 Starborn ships don't even get to attack us before they're dead. I love it. We're so strong. We are level 107 now, I believe. So, yeah. We can do our heavy weapons certification. Yeah, let's do that. Heavy weapons, because we also love heavy weapons. Bang. Need to kill 20 things with our advanced microgun, our Project X whatever. And we need to kill 20 things with the Revenant. Gladly. For now, let's go to the Eleos retreat, which might be one of the last, like, civilization, quote-unquote, places that we'll ever discover in this game. It might even be the last. We'll see.
Time to park this boat.
What are we looking at here? Not looking like much of a civilization. Maybe it's in the hills, you know what I mean? Also, because we got our outpost engineering to rank 3, I've been waiting to do some research with y'all, see what we can do there. Okay, so, let's first off, before I can forget, put on this for research developments, and pop the Neurojack. Okay, wish us luck.
Glad to see you're back.
I love we got the whole crew on board, man.
Today, Cap.
That's so sick. This this game is really lazy in some ways, but it's also pretty damn entertaining in other ways, man. I am definitely enjoying it. Research lab. Pharmacology was done, 100%. Food and drink we're still working on. Butter. I need to start picking up more butter. I don't know why I'm not. I keep seeing butter and then not picking it up. We got the last Canuck poutine. There we go. Hey, mixology 3 now available. Okay. Plenty of aromatics. Not enough dairy. Plenty of soda. So first let's hit the aromatics. Damn, really? Even with the Nurjak and the outfit, still no hit. Got one dairy for... Oh, man, that's a bummer, to be honest. I was kind of hoping that would go better. Okay. And then equipment is already capped, weaponry is already capped, but outpost development is not. We just got access to the rank 3 stuff. This goes on to power generation 4, and this ends. Outpost and defense 2 is as high as it goes, apparently. Barrel treated manifold, I don't even know what that is, but we'll research develop to get there. Positron battery, we've got plenty. Power circuits, we've got plenty. Titanium, not so much. Aluminum, plenty, but we also have a lot of chances to use that. There we go. One of the manifolds is in. Use some copper. Use some neon. Oh my god, are you serious? Aluminum? There we go. And it used all titanium and the barrel treated manifold. Perfect. Outpost defense 2 complete. Worth it. Alright, we have the best defenses now. Power generation 3. This is so many ingredients. Look at this. Oh my god. That's a lot of stuff. We have a lot of lead, actually. Good on us for keeping up on that. Super cooled magnet. We have 4. First, let's... Yeah, you know what? Well, sure, let's do that. Got us 2 paramagnon conductors, if that's how you say that. 6 Tau grade rheostats, which we had plenty of, but that's fine. 3 isotopic coolants, which we had plenty of, but that's fine. 5 nuclear fuel rods, which we have plenty of, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll keep taking these boosts. 3 control rods, which we had plenty of. Power circuits. Oh, we don't have enough tungsten. We need a hit here. No way! You're kidding me! All those boosts and we couldn't get it when we needed it on the tungsten. Oh my god, that's a bummer. 9 more tungsten, huh? Okay. Yeah, these things we always have plenty of. We have so many of those things. Okay. Oh, Tranquility Sunray. Also, we've been waiting on Beverage Development 2, apparently, which leads to Beverage Development 3. This is a rank 1 gastronomy thing that we still haven't finished. I just need to... Next time I see a Tranquility, I just need to buy 4 of the Sunray. I just need to do it one of these times.
I am not sure rehabilitation can be a valid alternative to incarceration. But I would be happy to be proven wrong.
Is that what the Eleos retreat is? That's interesting if so. Salzo's suit just looks so good. I'll take the less persuasion chance. Wow. Puddles of water are so rare in Starfield, that might literally be the first puddle of water we've run into since we started this game, to be honest. Okay. Actual people? It is civilization of a sort.
No wonder no one will work for you. My man is missing, and you're all just here, what? Waiting for him to wander back through the gate?
Mr. Halftown, we are trying, but we don't have the manpower.
Hey, manpower here. How you doing?
Thinks your little band of convicts is just waiting to drag us off and scrap us for organs.
Mr.
Maybe they are.
Our security officer has been put into the infirmary trying to find your worker. We're doing everything we can. All I ask is that you and your crew be patient. You have nothing to fear from us convicts. We are handling it.
Then get it done. Or else we are going to have problems.
You have my word.
Ask about the missing worker. Navon Bone. Who is this? Bond?
I'm sorry. Are you lost?
I like his voice.
Because if you're here to enroll someone, I'm afraid we're having just a minor crisis. And it's going to be a while before we're evaluating any applicants.
Enroll someone. Enroll them in what? What exactly is this place?
This is, well, will be the Eleos retreat. Someday we hope for it to be a bastion of education and growth for some of the galaxy's most needy. It's incarcerated. That, however, is feeling more and more like it might never happen, unless we resolve our current crisis. So it might be best if you just moved along.
So like an incarcerated town, kind of what we're trying to set up here?
Where do I begin? It's been a cascading series of issues.
Sounds like someone's sabotaging.
The most recent is that one of our construction workers has gone missing, and attempts to find him have turned up nothing, which is what this retreat is going to be if we don't manage to find him. So I hope you'll understand why I can't take your application at the moment.
Right. Not here to sign up, but I might be able to help you with your problems.
Oh, that's awfully kind of you, but... you know, we could use some more manpower, actually. Speak to Sloane. She's been taking point on the... well, she'll be able to explain it all.
Sure. So what's there to do around here?
Currently, very little. But once we're open, should that day ever come, we hope to have all manner of training and personal development courses available for our residents.
Right.
Most of our staff are formerly incarcerated themselves, so we hope to be able to
Cool.
provide a level of service unlike any other in the galaxy.
Hey, as a Crimson Fleet pirate, that doesn't bother me. I just think that's a little weird. You're all criminals. What did you do?
I am the sole exception. I was a neighborhood administrator for years in New Atlantis. Was tasked with maintaining the wells section of the city.
Gotcha.
Home to many of the UC's most underprivileged citizens. I saw firsthand what havoc the bounty system could cause in a neighborhood. Parents in prison, money funneled away from basic needs. It can become a cycle.
Okay.
Here, we hope to give people the tools to escape it. I'm the facility's chief administrator, co-head of the whole retreat with Sloane.
Right.
She handles most of the resident side of things. Making sure we've got the right people for the program and those people have the right tools to succeed in their own development.
What do you do then?
Keep the lights on and make sure things hum along smoothly.
Okay, so
Which
everything not involving people.
has been harder of late.
Okay. Alright.
So much to get done.
I'm about to find out what that argument was about. I don't need to ask him.
They've got to scrap the job, right?
My crew isn't lifting a finger until my man is found. Can't believe I bought into this place's crap reform program story.
This guy looks just like the... not just like, but he looks a lot like the UC Vanguard recruiter. You seem really concerned for this worker. What's keeping you from finding him yourself?
Because I'm not the one whose job it is to keep this place secure. I'm just the guy who thought I could trust the people giving us this job.
So what is it you do, or I guess don't do around here?
I'm supposed to be the construction foreman. It's my job to make sure the Eleos retreat gets built to whatever standard these folks want so they can run this reform program or whatever.
Right.
But it's also my responsibility to make sure my crew can do their jobs safely, which sure as hell isn't the case right now with one of my people missing.
Uh-huh.
So right now, I'm just waiting.
Alright, so are you interested in helping the galaxy's criminals too? Is that why you took the job?
Why does anyone take any job? Credits, and these folks have plenty. But I mean, come on. What they're selling here? Fixing the settled systems by giving criminals career training? You really think the Crimson Fleet are just one typing course away from becoming model citizens?
Not a shot. This is what our character thinks. For sure, this is what our character thinks. Alright, Typo. You get no argument from me. I think the plan here is naive, at best.
Exactly. And look, I know some folks have it tough out there. I've employed my fair share of ex-cons over the years. But you know how they turn their lives around? They did their time and got jobs instead of making the same bad choices again. Those are options everyone's already got. No retreat required.
To an extent. Sure. You gave those employees stable lives. Exactly what the retreat wants to do. You agree with them.
You are getting lost in the method, despite your goals being aligned.
Yeah, but the pathway to that goal matters. If they're all here just sitting around learning a trade, just like they would on a job site, maybe you got a point there.
Yeah, he kind of talked himself into that one, to be fair.
Come here just for a debate. Let's talk about something else.
All right. This missing worker, I want to help.
Oh, yeah? Can't be worse than the situation we're already in. The boss, Sloane, she's heading up the manhunt, if you can even call it that. Talk to her and she'll get you up to speed.
All right, can do.
Sure.
It's kind of almost, this is a weird thing to say probably, but it's almost surreal a little bit that, wow, that actually looks kind of, yeah, that actually looks really comfy, to be honest. I'd set up shop there for a bit. To be somewhere new with a new situation and new people. I've been surveying so much and doing the main quests and all that so much that, like, going to a new place is a little wild. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, these are where the you know what? I'll come back later. That's where the Ryujin files need to be planted. Can do. Apparently, I'm sabotaging this place for Ryujin a little bit. That's a big crystal. That is a massive crystal. It's kind of hard to tell which way's up.
I am skeptical of whether this retreat will achieve its goals, but I applaud their efforts.
Applaud. That's a weird way to say that word. Never heard that one before. Yeah, it's definitely not ready yet. But there's an idea here. It's kind of cool, actually, because you rarely see the places before they're set up in these games. But is this going to be our room one day? Like, again, you could play darts from here, maybe. It's still too close, but that's doable. The dartboards just seem to be so close to where you could throw from. Alright then, that looks cozy. I'm really... Wow. Rooms be looking cozy over here. Alright, Sloane should be... the meditation room. Yeah, I'd probably give this room a hard pass if I was here, but some people love that stuff. So good to have one, I guess. The counselor, administration... He's already back in here? Damn, he was quick. Alright, Sloane. Talk to me.
I'm sorry, love, but the Eleos retreat isn't taking new residents right now. We've had some issues. A missing person chief among them. But you're welcome to rest up and refuel here as long as you'd like. So long as there's no bounty hunter after you that's going to kick my brand new door off its hinges.
What's the Eleos retreat? Tell me your version of the story.
It's primarily a collection of shipping containers and unused construction materials.
Right.
But the plan is to make this place into a growth and education residence for the galaxy's incarcerated. We'll offer job training and a support network for folks that otherwise just while away their days in prison just because they didn't have the credits to pay their own bounties. Get them all the tools they need to set up regular, boring lives like the rest of us.
Do you believe something like that can actually work?
I know it can work. Have the notation to prove it. We did an 18-month pilot program before we started setting up shop here. We're happy to now call 2 of the participants employees of this very facility. They just needed some help getting their footing.
One of them might be your saboteur.
We're going to expand on that success.
I hate to judge people off of their past, except for not really. That might be your saboteur right there. Wow, she's happy to see us. Pretty noble goal.
Well, thank you. Always striving to make my presence in the universe a net positive. But still got a lot of ground to cover. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to listen to me blabber.
Yeah, she's an ex-con.
You're probably exhausted.
I wonder what she did.
Monica should have any supplies you might need. She's just out front of the main building. And our ship services tech is out near the landing pad if your vessel needs some tending to. And if you need anything else, or just want to talk, you come find me.
Someone here's got a checkered past, right? What did you do?
If you can believe it, I was Crimson Fleet.
Hell yeah, I respect
Scouring the
that.
skies for loot and glory.
It's a shame you left it.
Ended up finding a hefty prison sentence instead, which, honestly, was probably the best for me and the galaxy at large.
Done some work with the fleet myself. Exciting life if you got the stones for it.
I'm not gonna tell you there weren't things I enjoyed. But you've got to understand, that sort of life is a short fuse. I hope for your own sake, you'll look for other paths, love. But I'm sure you didn't come here for an ancient history lesson. Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
This missing person. I wanted to offer to help find them. Yeah, why not?
That the truth?
I'm already here.
Because I can't say it's gonna be
Yes.
easy work. But if you found the construction crew's missing man, we'd all owe you.
What can you tell me about this construction worker?
Well, he was last seen a few days ago, so we don't think he could have gotten far. We sent our lone security officer to find him, but things didn't go according to plan out there, and now he's taken up residence in our infirmary. So if you're offering, we'll absolutely take the help.
Something took him out. Not gonna be easy, huh? Why's that?
This planet is not the most accommodating to human life.
There's so
It's
much fauna and
wild,
flora,
empty,
though.
And the local fauna, well, they're not big fans of humans.
Okay.
So while I will absolutely take your help if you're offering it, I just want you to be aware, I don't expect it's going to be a walk in the park.
All right. If the money's right, I'll bring you all the construction workers you can handle.
I appreciate the moxie, but let's just start with the one. First things first. You want to speak to Greg D'Angelo, our security officer.
Okay.
He was wounded searching for our worker, Mr. Killman's trail. He should be able to get you pointed toward Killman's last known location.
Killman's kind of a cool name. All right. The one door I didn't open. How did I miss this door, actually? Classroom, too. Okay, that'll be something one day. Those brights... Those are the brightest lights. Oh, I would hate teaching in that classroom. No way. Alright, Greg, talk to me. You are the youngest security officer I've ever seen.
Who are you? Can't the guy heal in peace?
This will only take a second. I just need to know where I can pick up Killman's trail.
Sloan found someone else, huh? Well, hopefully, you'll have better luck than I did. I managed to turn up some tracks outside the facility. Bit of a hike, though. Not sure if they were Killman's, but Ixal's not exactly a bustling metropolis.
Right.
There was a cave system I scanned nearby, but I got attacked before I could look any further. Next place I was planning to visit once I was on my feet again. I'd start there.
Perfect. Thanks for doing the heavy legwork so we can just get in there. Easy enough. Let's go do it. And let's see if I can break into that one building. That's gonna be hard. There's a lady standing right there. What does Ryujin want from me?
You actually found him. I suppose that's not the worst news.
I did not, Monica, but that's cool.
You dropping off? Didn't think we had any deliveries until next week. Got an invoice I can look at?
Said you would have the payment for me 2,500 credits. I'm no delivery person, just checking the place out.
Oh. Don't get many visitors this far out. Not a lot to see at the moment, but once we're open, the hope is to have plenty on offer. Imports from around the galaxy, stuff made by our residents. Happy to let you peruse what we've already got in. Mostly just the basics at this point, though.
Show me what you got.
Hand selected by yours truly.
A baguette. Do you have butter? You do. Give me 3 of that. And then, do you have... noodles? What qualifies as noodles? Meal pack ramen. That's noodles for sure. We'll buy 2 of those. And we'll slowly work on that part. I don't know why I have that in my inventory. Sweet rolls! I know I have that. I have that in my inventory. Let's go. Bog's Grog. Why does this not count as liquor? It's not strong liquor, but it's liquor nonetheless. What was that argument I saw earlier? We already know. So are you a former criminal too? What'd you do?
Mm-hmm. Most of the staff here are. Got me for digital intrusion and grand larceny. Was in a bad place. Needed a lot of funds. Fast. So I hacked a couple of Galbank servers.
Pretty impressive.
Had maybe 6 years left on my sentence in Aquila when Sloan and Nevin swooped in. They said they'd pay off my whole bounty if I ran through their pilot program. I didn't have much else going on, so I said sure. It was hard work, but Sloan, the woman is compassion in human form. She stuck with me. And now I'm here, running the retreat shop and maybe someday one of my own.
That's cool. They paid off your bounty. Where'd they get that kind of money?
Sure did. Anyone who commits to joining the program gets their bounty paid off by the retreat. Not sure who's footing the bill, though. I presume it's coming from outside donations because Sloan and Nevin aren't exactly rolling in cred sticks.
Right. Alright.
Take care now.
Thank you. Will do. Can you not look at me? Okay, thank you. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. There you go. Just buy a couple things and they'll they'll turn the other way. That's definitely not what happened, but we'll pretend it did. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Not there, obviously. Okay, this could work with this.
I hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Yeah. Oh, hello. I don't want to try to find trade authority to sell it to. Just kidding, I do. Yeah, just kidding, I do. I'm stealing everything. Just forget it. Hello. How are you, Monica? We doing good? That's so cool. You're running a great shop, by the way. Let me void form. just in case. Is it... It's Z, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, you get rid of void form when you steal something, though. Nope. Stop. Hi, Monica.
And you're back unmutilated. You've done this before, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, totally. Totally. What is happening right now? Leave me alone, Monica, please. Put the weapon away. What are you doing? Okay, here we go. This time I got it. This time we got it. This with this. And then... Where does this fit? There it goes. Okay. And the quest gets completed automatically. That's kind of crazy, actually. That's generic as it gets, and I'm assuming this will be the same. Alright. Dead stop. We actually have a side quest! Oh my goodness! That just doesn't happen anymore. Hopefully this distress call in the Sharpener system is cool too. We're running out of mission. So I was thinking about the future of this game for us. And something that I was thinking about, and we'll be surveying as we go here. Something I was thinking about is that, I really do want to survey the whole galaxy before we finish the game. And it's a Bethesda game. There will be DLC. Even though the game is disappointing, there will be DLC. If they're still working on Fallout 76, they'll work on anything. So, maybe when the DLC comes out, we'll do a New Game Plus. And so, we'll have done everything in the galaxy the first time around. Surveyed every single planet, the whole 9 yards. And then when the DLC comes out, we'll do a New Game Plus, and we'll dive into the new stuff in that second galaxy, so to speak. And so, I don't know if I really want to sorry. I hit caps lock on accident, I guess, and it got me stuck. Are you serious? Come on. So I don't know if I want to spend too much time on outposts and apartments and stuff like that if it's gonna disappear. So if someone can leave a comment and let me know if my apartments and all that get reset, if I switch, if I like, because I'm assuming here. This is my thought process, right? There's a new game plus in the game, and obviously we've already talked about how the Starborn jump galaxies, right? So I'm assuming that if we beat the game, Bethesda's little aha oh so fancy idea is that if you beat the game, you'll have the option to step into a new galaxy, and then I'm not sure how they would do the beginning of the game, to be honest, but basically you would join Constellation another way, maybe? Actually, this is starting to fall apart a little bit. Where are all the fauna at? There's so many plants. But anyway, my thought is that you would join Constellation, you'd go through the story again. I'm hoping if that happens, there would almost be some, like, different dialogue based on, like, how we joined and stuff like that. Oh, hello. I think that would be really cool. Okay, there you are. I was like, what is happening? And if that is the case, let's say that is what happens, then if it's a new galaxy, then our stuff would be all gone, right? Other than the stuff we took with us. Maybe we could take our ship. Man, I'd be super sad if you can't take your ship. Again, running on the assumption that this is what's happening. But I can only imagine it just makes too much sense, right? The fact that there's a new game plus that, it just makes too much sense to me. So, give me... I don't want to be spoiled on anything, though. You know what? I'll keep rummaging that through my brain. If you want to give me a comment saying whether everything I put in my apartment will stay on New Game Plus or not, you can go ahead and tell me that. I would appreciate that, but I really don't want any other information. Just do my outposts and apartments, like, keep if we go to New Game Plus, or do they not? Because if they don't, I'll probably wait for New Game Plus to do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll make the penthouse in New Atlantis, and then that'll be it. Alright, here we are. Thanks for listening to my thoughts, but I had to share that with you at some point, so it seemed like the perfect time to do it. Alright. I don't see the tracks that he apparently saw. I must not be as good a tracker. That is very cool. Andreja, your steps are very loud. Alright, I need to be killing things with the micro gun and my favorite gun, the Revenant. Hello there, Pack Blowhands. These opponents just don't justify that, though. You know what I mean? Maybe this is a sniper moment. It's not. It's close quarters. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Alright. More pack glow hands. Okay. Wait, he kind of took that like a champ, didn't he? I must have missed for the most part. This Big Bang is now, I mean, it's a crazy good gun.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Oh my god, are you serious? But at this point,
I am happy to...
the Big Bang is kind of our generic weapon that we use when we, like, don't need a ton of firepower. Which is kind of wild just because of how good the Big Bang is. The fact that it's not our dedicated weapon. Alright, there we go. Now we have some weight we can work with.
I will be here for you, as always.
Thank you, Andreja. I'm counting on it. Look at the range on this shotgun. Crazy how good the Big Bang is. I'm thinking that we might do a level up in shotguns just because of how good the Big Bang is, but against like the really big opponents, it doesn't have the same kick or damage as these two weapons do. So I don't know if I really want to commit. And this sniper is actually quite disappointing. It's not really doing nearly as much as I was hoping it would. Maybe we can use this for a bit. Right? Frostbite cured. Okay, I didn't realize I had that. That's good. Okay, 517. This does 467. This does 269. So this does about 3/5 of the damage of this one. And has about not quite double the fire rate. Yeah, so sure, we'll use this for a bit. Oh, but this one has good, like... This one has skip shot, anti-personnel and stuff. This should be our generic people hunting, and this should be our generic alien hunting, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking things through at the moment, because we have so many good weapons at this point that I'm figuring out which ones to use when is now the challenge. It's a huge cave. Is there a loading screen out? Like out of the cave? What? Where does this go?
Another way through here. Unsure where it leads.
Oh my god. I apparently am getting poisoned. Give me the yellow, please. There we go. Wow, I don't have a lot of those, do I? Injector, there we go. Okay, Colin Flaherty's last words? All I needed was one last score, just a few more creds and I was out. Look at me now, bleeding everywhere. Can't feel my legs and barely able to breathe. It was the crystals, man. Never saw anything like this place before and figured these things must be worth a fortune. The place looked empty, so I figured, what the hell? Quick job, right? Just grab whatever I can. Just find some place to sell the stuff and then retire. Maybe even blow most of it gambling on one of those luxury casino starliners. Always wanted to do that. The thing out there took me by surprise. I had no chance. It just ripped me to shreds. I don't even know how I dragged myself over here, but here I am. To whoever finds me, I hope you had better luck than I did. Feel free to take my gear. I don't need it where I'm going. As far as places to die go, this one's pretty nice.
To line our pockets.
Next to the radiation pool, he said, oh! Oh! He's right there. Huh. I'm gonna get radiated. Come on, let me loot him. Ah, space trucker cap. That was useless. I was just picking everything up in a hurry. Okay, let's get back through the radiation pool. Interesting that that's there, though. Pretty cool, to be honest. That definitely didn't need to be there, so that was a cool little cubby. Okay. And then there was this way. Obviously, I want to go the right way last. You know me. The crystals are like making a resonating sound when we walk on them. Interesting. Now, where is this going? This cave is huge. Oh, I think I might be going the right way, actually. Hold up now. Whoops. I don't want to miss anything now. Alright, what is this? Let's go give it a look. What am I looking at? Oh no, Kilman was right there. I'm just dumb. This is a way out, right? An exit? Mineral caverns? There's a deeper cave within the cave. Oh. Kilman's alive. Look at that.
No. No. I'm not going back. Stay away. Oh God, please, please don't put me back in the bag. I'll do whatever you say. Just please, not the bag.
What? What are you talking about? What happened to you?
What happened? You're not here to... I was kidnapped. He caught me off guard after hours. Threw a bag over my head and marched me off.
I knew it.
But I escaped. But then these creatures started hunting me. So I ran in here. And I've got no food, and I'm so hungry, and... Please, take me back. I just want to go home.
I got you, man. Any chance you got to look at this kidnapper?
No. No, he kept the bag over me the whole time. I heard his voice. But he honestly didn't say much when I was around. I need this to be over. Please. Please, can we go? Please?
Get your shoes on, pal. We're going to the retreat.
Do not fear. Your trial is at an end.
Oh, thank God. You don't know what that... Oh, come on. Let's get out of here.
Uh-huh.
You do know the way back, right?
Yes. But there's so much to explore here. Mineral caverns, yeah? This looks like a boss room, almost. I don't think Starfield has the chops to give us a boss room with an actual boss in it, but... that is what it looks like. Unfortunately, not something that I think Starfield would be good at making happen. Alright. I was going the right way. This is like one big roundabout path. I think our 1 out of 9 fauna, I think we killed enough glowhands while we were in here to get them scanned. That's funny. Yeah, this all connected one way. I could have just kept going. That's my bad. Not trying to waste time on purpose, I promise. Alright, let's go to the mineral caverns this way then? I know we still have that guy with us, but like, I can't just leave. I'll protect him. He'll be fine. Oh! Oh. That's not at all what I expected. Alright, I'm gonna get back to the retreat and I'll see y'all there. Whoa. Okay. Good on you, Andreja. That's where I was. Yep. You did it. You did the thing.
Holy shit, you found him.
Yeah, I just jumped over the wall, so I don't know where he is.
Good to see you again.
I actually, Andreja and him are probably way behind me, but I got him.
Killman's back.
We did it. There he is. He's coming. I just cut back through the cavern, by the way. There's no way I was going all the way around that mountain.
God, kid. What happened?
I was walking out, and someone threw a bag over my head. They took me... I don't know. It smelled like the inside of a first aid kit. I had to sleep on a steel floor and...
Which one of you crooks bagged him, huh?
Us? Why the hell would we do that? Waste of a perfectly good bag.
You're rambling, kid. Come on. Let's get you cleaned up. You smell like used welder's gear.
Was it you, Jonah?
I have some medical training. I'd be happy to.
You stay away from him. I want whoever kidnapped my man found and dealt with, understand? I don't care if it's one of your people or mine or a fucking ghost. Find them.
Of course. We'll do what we can. But...
I'm not interested in excuses. I need to know who did this. Just find my man's kidnapper now.
All we know is it was a dude. That's really all we got going for us.
I guess it might have been a bit naive for me to hope for a happy reconciliation, but you brought him back safe. That's what's important. Here, you have my sincerest thanks.
Glad we can help.
We've got a whole new thread to pull on.
Right, we do,
What
actually.
are the chances I'd be able to convince you to help us find our kidnapper?
I'll do it, but I want more than this pittance.
Fine. I'm sure I can convince Nevin to trim some fat in the construction budget.
There we go.
Now, Mr. Kilman didn't seem to have a lot of information, but I caught at least 1 or 2 bits I think could help us find our kidnapper.
Steel floor, first aid kit, doctor, man. Dr. Man. The place had metal floors, so it was a building, not some cave where they were keeping him.
That's right. Not a lot of proper facilities like that in the area. which makes
There was
me
one like
think
500 meters past the
there was
caves.
a building we were evaluating as a possible site for the retreat not far from here. An old research outpost. Seems like a decent match for the description of our kidnapper's hideaway.
Okay.
Here, the facility's coordinates. Head out there and see what you can find.
Okay, is it the one I'm talking about? It is. That is the one I was talking about. Huh. Okay. And it thickens just a little bit. Alright. Ghost Hunt. Mission updated. If agreed to help Sloan at the Eleos retreat track down their kidnapper, I'm heading to an old surveillance and research facility to see what I can find, of course. Alright. I'm gonna survey my way over there. And to be honest, this is kind of the end of the recording, because I got a couple more minutes, but there's nothing I can really do with that amount of time, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for joining me and Andreja on this journey in Starfield. It's a blast. It's a blast. It really is. I'm sorry for those of you that can't enjoy it, but I'll see all of you at whatever this destination is next time. Alright, hold up. I gotta throw this in at the end of the video. There's a thing called a hunting nightmare out here. What is that? Microgun time. The screams. Oh my goodness. And not much of a nightmare against the project, is it? Oh my god. Look at this thing. Whoa. What am I looking? Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. That is kind of a nightmare, isn't it? Oh, even its physiology is like... Ugh. 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 Alright then. Living nightmare. Hunting nightmare. That's certainly something. I had to throw that at the end. That's a crazy looking creature right there. Sorry. 69, nice.